So we just did the Snakes and Ladders video for his said. This is just the next sequencing video, and already I'm starting to feel like a more youthful, vital version of myself. It's been a half hour. I'm up in the dimensions a bit. I'm not so much down in the clippeth, but I mean, I still am. My energy is not running from the root chakra of the clippeth, though. My energy is heart, high heart. So we're going to do Enochian Magick lesson 4, key 4. And it has a lot to do with the Snakes and Ladders teaching, where we're really purifying the emotional body of all the Slytherin junk, contracts, vows, everything that is just not of service or value at all. So if it's not at above the wheel level contract or intelligence or higher, it gotta go. Some of you might be thinking, like, Tiferet. What about the contracts we make at Tiferet? Gabra approved Tiferet. So, like, do you need to lower your standards? Or, okay, so, like, Gabra is non-evil. That's where evil no longer exists. So it's pretty safe position there to go up here and lower. Unless it's like love, like a transcend the mind kind of reality. And like where you want your heart to win. That's something else. That's not like a contract. Because his said will pick up the good ones. All right. So we're going to collect all of those contracts and vows, anything stuck in the cellular DNA, and we're going to throw it into the lava pit. And maybe we do that with our loved ones or people we're trying to save, or like our nieces or nephews. It's very challenging to save a parent. I'm not going to be able to save my own mother. That's probably so I can put her on the Pearl Q, and I can give her all the juice to possibly ascendio, but she's not gonna. So so the people that we keep close and dear to us, or people we're trying to rehabilitate, get all those contracts and throw them into the lava. Some people are holding on, like anything that's not a Slytherin contract in higher needs to go into the lava because they're still thinking that they need the Slytherin, and they don't. They don't. They can just do Tiferet. How about Hufflepuff and higher? Hufflepuff will transmute you into a witch or a wizard. Like, it's not. So, we're trying to purify out the toxic energy in our body. So my best Slytherin lifetimes were when I were like Hufflepuff Nexa or a Gryffindor Nexa or like an undercover Auror. Okay, so those are like higher level contracts. And I would never, ever, ever, ever think that holding vows and contracts with other Slytherins was like, yeah. like that's legit. It would only be somebody with like Maleficent. But even that is like a Ravenclaw Auror level. Could be. Could be. Depends. So we want to get rid of that. We're going to let it go and we're going to let it flush out of our mental bodies. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to let it flush out of our emotional bodies. So what is being said is like, I have no emotional body left. I just got knife raped. I have no emotional body left. So I will be rebuilding that over the course of the next couple months, probably. We'll have an entire healing on rebuilding our emotional bodies. But I'm letting any contracts that might be in the emotional bodies, whatever left I have. And then we go physical bodies, etheric bodies. So my contract to get knife raped was my contract with Mother Earth that I would save her at all cost. So when we talk about soul contracts, that's the soul contract that we were referring. That's the soul contract we refer to. Not like, oh, I had a contract where my arm would get cut off. No, you had a contract to save a kid. Or you had a contract to do something of value and you just refused at all costs and became an entire demon against God at all costs to yourself, and the only thing, like, God had to take off your arm to protect itself while you went insane. So, like, those are the real, those are the contracts. And, like, the Slytherin agenda to override your brain and be dismissive of, like, their crimes on you because you had a contract, like, is like, it's Slytherin psychosis. So talking about soul contracts is something that only a griffin or higher should be doing, because the griffin actually is at above the wheel of karma and where soul contracts are actually made. So, non-evil. Non-evil. So, the mind programming running around the planet about soul contracts is a psychological dysfunction. In fact, most of the rhetoric on this planet surrounding spiritual regards is a psychological dysfunction. Like, you have to get knife raped to go into the clip-it. Like, zero. I had to because I was trying, like, that was an accident. Like, I fell into a snake pit. Like, that's it. So, all right. I don't encourage you guys to get, that's why we get our A&R marks, is the more we can start to acid wash, cobra acid out any of the knife rape in our own field, we can cobra acid everybody else's knife rape against us also. So this is, like, A&R marks are just, it's, one, it's a protection mechanism. Two, it's a way for you to gain power and boosters from your own dragons and build relationship with your dragons. And then three, it's a standard of, I did this standard of work, so I have the awareness of what is going on with these specific energetics. It's simple. Brainless. Anybody who is going to pretend to be an ascended master, like, Gaber is about respect. Like, again, anyone who's refusing, that's just that's psychosis. I don't want to do those papers. Well, that's like a fat person going, I don't want to eat a vegetable. Sorry. Like Star Fuentes, like, I'm allergic to vegetables. Okay. But my obesity is just my DNA. It has nothing to do with any of my life choices. So, the fourth key. We are pulling from the tablet of water. Yeah, my psychosis, somebody's saying, my psychosis is telling you guys to go free whales. Even if you have no path to do it yet, but it must get done. That really, it's how to rise above the impossible and burn and purify probably in a more healthy manner than me. Learn from my mistakes and do it better, please. Build Ravenclaw or a stronger Gryffindor, like, please. So, all right, we're pulling from the Tablet of Water, the angle of down, of up, the Queen of Thrones of Water. I know this is so mindless, but I'm going to botch this reading because we all know how good I am at Enochian pronunciations. Otehil, Elasadi, Babaji, Od Dorapafa, Baha Paha, Gohul, Jikasije, Awego, Koremepe, Pede, Dasunuv, Vivau Divau, Kasarime, Oli, Me, Peme, Sobame, Agi, Koremepo, Karip, El, Casa Remiji, Karo Dazodi, Kahisa, Od Vaige, Dasada Kapamali, Kahisa Kapamayon, Od Elenu Sanihu, Kahisa Te El Kala, Torre Zodu, Norkasahi Od Fakosaga, Bagil Zodir, Aniad, Das Iod Apile, Du Aipe, Koal Zodaker, Zod Maranu, Obelisanugi, Resatel, Afnormolapi. Okay. You should see the pit in front of you that was built for you to throw away all your shit. You should feel more grounded and stable in doing it. And then you pretend to light the match. So here's our translation, roughly. Oh, the contracts and vows that last. Oh, the contracts and vows that last. I renounce all remaining diseased attachments, energy and corrupt agreements in my body and mind. All energies that pollute the brain and mind, and everything that is twisted into dogma. I tear it all up and burn it to the ground. Do it to everything. I am detached. That. So that's the secret. Those are the secret downloads in that statement. All right, here's the English translation. So the secret downloads are like probably the more important downloads in these Enochian paragraphs. It's how wonderful for Ravenclaw, though. I have set my feet in the south and have looked about me, saying, are not the thunders of increase numbered 33 which reign in the second angle? So an angel speaks more like this. Just so we all are clear. And there are probably secret codes in the translations too, just so we all understand. What Ravenclaw will be doing is finding out 500 different translations through the next century. Whom I have placed 9639, whom none hath yet numbered but one, in whom the second beginnings of the things are waxen strong, which also successively are the numbers of time, and their powers are as the first 4, 5, 6. Arise, you sons of pleasure, and visit the earth, for I am the Lord your God, which is and liveth forever. In the name of the Creator, move, and shrew yourselves as pleasant deliverers, that you may praise him among the sons of men. Okay, let's read that last statement one more time because I blew over it. Arise, you sons of pleasure, and visit the earth. For I am the Lord your God, which is and liveth forever. In the name of the Creator, move, and shrew yourselves as pleasant deliverers, that you may praise him among the sons of men. So, get out of your attachments and move forward into pleasure. Get rid of all your contracts, all your vows, and all your junk stuff from anything below the wheel. Move! You are but children to me. All right, that was Enochian Key 4. Kali Ren out.